Hey guys, Woods Farm here, Project 222, just back out in the shop starting to work on the Scout Car project again. We're going to be working on the turret, specifically the grenade baskets. Seemed like a good place to start, so let's get started. Okay, first things first, I'm just looking at some reference material, and I actually noticed there are some slight variations between the designs on the different series of 222s. Some of the grenade cages are a little bit different. We are loosely going after the Series 5, and the Series 4 actually has a noticeably different grenade cage. It's actually higher and the angles are a little bit different, but I do like the way the Series 5 cage looks, and it's actually probably going to be a little bit easier to fabricate because it actually copies the sloping angle of the turret. It matches that angle. It is a little bit shorter. It doesn't quite have the same height, and I think there is more 222s that have this sort of rough design. So that's what we're going to go with. So just doing the measurements and the conversion here, best I can figure, the height wise, looking at the side, is about 6.25 inches, and a rough calculation, it's approximately 7.5 inches, the actual length of the material that slopes up. So that's what we're going to go with. You can see I made a stand for the turret. I'm working on it this winter. I can move it around in the shop. I'm sharing the shop space with my wife right now, so we need to kind of move things around as we're working on different projects. But we're actually doing the grenade cages, but I also have jump seats to build in the back, some mounts for that. So there are some other things to do on the turret. It made sense to pull it off and bring it in the garage for the winter. So I got to do a few more measurements. I know that angled height now, it comes about, I'd say, 2/3 of the way back, somewhere in this area here. The good thing is, over top of the cannon and the machine gun, I actually thought it was cut out for some reason, but it just comes straight across, which kind of makes sense. If you're in direct fire, you don't really need to bring the traverse the gun up that high, and obviously if you're doing anti-aircraft, you're just going to open up the baskets and bring the gun up. So that makes sense. It kind of, depending on the version, there's a bit of a cutout for the gun, and that is on ours. So that'll be a little bit more complicated, but not a big deal. So I just got to figure out this distance back here, and then I'll start doing some kind of loose mock-up and fabrication. Okay guys, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. Been at it long enough. Not quite finished the skeleton for the grenade cage, but I'm almost there. They've been a little finickier than I thought, a little more difficult. And also we've just been nailed with a few snowstorms, and I've lost some work days just trying to get things sorted out around the farm because of that. Also, the videos are going to be coming out a little bit slower than they were in previous years, but we do still have quite a few projects to do this season. I think in the next video, I'm going to work on the latches and the hinge mechanism for the grenade cages. And I have to actually order the kind of 1-inch mesh. We'll probably get that installed as well. So definitely be patient, keep coming back and checking it out. There will be more videos coming out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching.